Hey guys, what is up? This is Chris here with a look ahead to Week 5 of the NFL. Hope everybody is having a good Sunday morning. This lineup's coming up out a little bit later than usual, so I'm sorry about that. But I do have two lineups for you guys that I am liking. Also, I will give you some other guys that I am liking as well that are not on my lineups. So let's get into it. So I got you guys two lineups. The first one I'm going to show you is just going to be a cash game because it's going to have a lot of guys that are owned, and then my GPP as well. So with my cash game, I got Tom Brady. He's going to probably be over like 60% owned against Dallas, as we all know what Brady can do. So don't need to explain too much there. Next, I'm going to go with Jamal Charles against a terrible Chicago defense. Spinning up on running backs in this one because these are the two big running backs, obviously, for today. Chicago's not ranked too bad, though, against the run. They're ranked the ninth overall against the run, so not too bad of a run defense, but you know, Charles is a pretty good running back, so I'm expecting Charles to get you about 20 points here today. Also, liking Bell. Everyone else is going to like Bell as well. And, for good reason, because San Diego is ranked 31st against running backs. Give a whole bunch of yards, so, obviously Bell is going to be a good factor. Vic is probably just going to hand it off like he did last week, so Bell's going to get a lot of touches, probably about 25. So I'm really liking him. Next, going with a punt play here with Kamar Aiken. Some of you guys probably heard about him by now, but Steve Smith went down with an injury, so Kamar Aiken's going to be the number one wide receiver for Flacco, and I think Cleveland has like a 22nd ranked defense against receiving, so I really do like Aiken. Hopefully get you about 100 yards, so definitely cheap, $5,800, really liking him. Next, going Jeremy Maclin. He's been really quiet actually in the fantasy world, but put up huge numbers these last 2 weeks. Has over 250 receiving yards in the last 2 weeks. Going up terrible Chicago's secondary, so really am liking Maclin for only $6,900. Hopefully he can get a touchdown. The Chiefs never get wide receiver touchdowns, so hopefully he can change that. Next, going with Kendall Wright, another cheap option against Buffalo. Buffalo's not the defense we thought they were going to be. They're just not doing good this year. And Mariota loves Kendall Wright, so I think he's going to put up another big game here. Next, going Charles Clay against Tennessee. Charles Clay, he's been doing pretty well here as well. Only $5,700. Sammy Watkins wants out again, so Clay Taylor's going to throw a lot to Clay, so I'm expecting him to get about 8 touches, probably for over 100 yards as well. Next, going to kicker Josh Lambo. I just put him in here because he's a Monday night guy, and hopefully he can get you about 10 points. I always like having 1 or 2 Monday night guys to finish up the week. Next, I'm going with the Giants defense. This could backfire. Hopefully it does not. But San Francisco, they could go off and score 30 points against the Giants because we all know Giants defense is not that good. But I'm taking a gamble with the Giants defense against terrible San Francisco. Maybe you go with Carlos Hyde or San Francisco if you wanted to, but I'm going to go with the Giants defense. Taking a gamble, like I said, so hopefully it will pay off. So that's my cash game. Not too bad. Obviously, running back is taking up all the money, and obviously quarterback. So taking a gamble at wide receiver, there's a lot of good value plays this week, so that's why I'm not spending too much on wide receivers and spending it up at running backs because running backs are not many value running backs today. So let's go over to my GPP play. Um, got Phillip Rivers against Pittsburgh. Phillip Rivers had a really good game, put up 26 Fanduel points last week. Pittsburgh's an alright secondary, so I'm going to go with them here. Again, for Monday night, I think a lot of people are going to have him as well. Also going to go in with Bell. Next going with Justin Forsett. He's only $7,200. He finally broke out and had a good game last week against Pittsburgh. So hopefully he can do that again here once again against Cleveland. As we all know, not a good defense. Next, once again, we're going with Kendall Wright against not a good Buffalo defense. Keenan Allen, I'm going to pair him up with Rivers. Hopefully Allen can do something. I don't think Stevie Johnson's going to play. I'm not sure. But Allen should have at least 10 receptions. He should be the main target for him. Next, Julian Edelman. He will be well owned just as much. But I like to have one or two safe guys in here, so I'm going to go with him. I think Alshon Jeffrey is out once again. I'm not sure, but I think he is. Martellus Bennett is going to be another big factor. Chiefs aren't too bad against against tight ends, but Jay Cutler loves Bennett, so I think Bennett's going to have some pretty good touches here. So I'm liking Bennett for a cheaper tight end. For kicker, Robbie Gould. I like him because if you look at him, his last 3 games, he's had over 10 points in every game. He's 9 for 9, so he's perfect. And I don't think Chicago's going to score many touchdowns. I think the Chiefs will stop them. So I think Gould is going to have about 2 or 3 field goals in this one. Hopefully he can get you about 10 once again. His price is not bad at all. And then I'm going to go with the Giants. Once again. Went by that a little fast, not too bad though. Also, other guys that I am liking. As a sleeper pick, I'm liking Lacy. Lacy has not done too much this year so far. Facing St. Louis. But surprisingly, St. Louis is not that good of a defense against the run. They're ranked 27th against the run. So maybe Lacy can be a surprising pick. It gets you some points. I was going to pick him, but I'm going to go with a safe bet and pick Forsett instead. Dion Lewis, obviously, but the only reason I'm not picking Lewis is because they might run LeGarrette Blount instead, or do them 50-50. So, I mean, if Lewis gets most of the carries, obviously he's going to good play, but I'm not really liking him too much. Also, T.Y. Yeldon. He's a sleeper pick. I do like him. I have him in some of my lineups against a terrible Buccaneers defense. He's only $6,600. I really, really like him as well if you want to put him in there. Also, Allen Robertson, Alex Hearns. You can do a little Jacksonville stack. Blake Bortles maybe. So that's some of the guys I am liking. Hope everybody has a good day today. Put this up a little late, so hopefully you guys can see this. If you have any questions, please let me know. Like I said, I hope everyone has a good day, and I hope everyone wins some money. So, all right, guys.